Okay, the transfer window is now closed. It's our 5th and final season. Let's see how we've shaped up so far. Looking at the Premier League first, as you can see, we've played 3, won 2, drawn 1. Goal difference of +2 so far. I'll look at the schedule in a second. Champions League group, we have got Atletico Madrid, LASK and PSV. The Carabao Cup, we have Swansea in the 3rd round. So hopefully we can top the group on this one. Atletico is going to be our biggest challengers, but I think we can beat them and secure top spot. Carabao Cup, we should beat Swansea, but given how we've performed in the last few years against the lower sides, who knows what could happen. Okay, on to the schedule then. As you can see, friendlies were very good. We did win the Club World Championship. We beat Bayern Munich 6-0 in the final. Adeyemi grabbing a hat-trick. So everything was going well there. And then we got some friendlies. Big wins, 18-0, 11-0, 6-1, 6-0. 4-1 against Inter. Okay. First game of the season. Tottenham. Beat them 2-1. Good result. I mean, they're a top 6 side normally, so to beat them is always nice, especially if we want to be challenging at the top end of the league. We drew 0-0 with Bournemouth. Okay, I'm not sure about that one, but it happened. We just got to move on. We then beat West Ham 2-1. Again, another side who are always up in the top 8 challenging, so to beat them again, I can't complain. As long as we keep winning, that's all we can do. Okay, let's look at the transfers that we made. We did make quite a few. As you know, we bought Jude Bellingham. I said that before, a very good player. His buyout clause was 88 million. He's only 22. He's only going to get better. So, a good signing. One for the future too. Incomings, we spent £153 million. We brought in Max Aarons. We didn't actually have a right back. We were playing Brandon Williams right back, and he wasn't good enough, to be honest. Good squad player. I don't think he's a first team player. So Max Aarons, Premier League experience. I can't complain. £60 million was his release clause, so we've paid that and signed him up as a full-back or a wing-back, whatever we want to play him, he can play it. So hopefully he will make the difference for us this time. We then brought in Nabil Fekir. He's more of a squad player, to be honest. 28.5 mil. He's 32, sorry. And his stats are still pretty good. So if we can get a couple of seasons out of him, and he can play central midfield, he can play right wing, left wing, centre attack, and up front. So he covers all 5 positions, 5 positions for us there. A handy player to have. And as you can see, he's got an assist. He's playing at 7.47. There's no good looking at non-competitive because the amount of goals we scored. But he was up there with 7 goals, 14 assists. So he's had a good start so far. We then brought in a spare keeper. 19 years old. In a big buyout clause of £27 million. 27.5. He was playing for Dortmund for the last few years, so he's made some appearances and his average rating's been pretty good, so we snapped him up. We need a spare keeper. He's not going to be our first choice, but again, he could always end up being there. We then signed Belotti. I just fancied another striker. His stats aren't great, but if he scores 1 or 2 important goals, then that's what he's there for. At 31, he's got a couple of years left in him. And then we signed this young lad, who, I don't know if you saw that, 12.75 mil was his clause. And he is going to be one for the future. But he can play now as well. and again he can play across his three wingers, two wing positions and central attacking mid position, and he's going to be some player. I also think he could probably move Sancho this season out of the squad because he's not doing very well. Okay, outgoings. We did sell the defender Axel Tenzubi. He wanted to leave. He's not really been playing games for us, so it was time just to get rid of him. I mean, he played 23 appearances here, but then he didn't play at all the season after. So it was time to get a shot of him. Leicester came in, 34.5 mil. I just accepted it, get some money in, and get him off the wage bill. He was on about 60k a week. Donny van der Beek wasn't playing, 110k a week. I didn't see him in my plans, so I just got shut of him. And in AC Milan wanted him, so he's gone. David De Gea said he wanted to leave on a free transfer at the end of the season, so I told him I'd cash in on him. I may as well. He was on 300,000 a week. Sevilla wanted him. He wanted to go. He then turned them down and went to Norwich, which I don't understand, but he can do what he wants at the end of the day, and they're paying 230,000 a week, so Premier League money, that's what it's all about. And apart from that, there's a few players left on free transfers, Bruno Fernandes being the biggest one, which I didn't know he was out of contract, otherwise he would still be here. But anyway, we move on. We've got some decent players here. We just need to move on at the end of the season, see how we get on. It's our final season now. Let's see how we sort this season out. I'm hoping to win as many trophies as possible. I want to win the league and I want to win the Champions League. If I don't win that, I feel like I've failed. Okay, the fifth and final season has now finished. Let's see how we got on. Oh, wow. We had a good season, but not where I'd like to have finished in all of them. So, we were joint first, really. Only goal difference separated Liverpool, United and Chelsea. Wow, that is a close season. Oh dear. We couldn't really have got much closer. We conceded the least goals for the first time. We just didn't score the most. So we were -5 goal difference to them. We lost one last game. Yeah, we won one last game, sorry. Then Liverpool, same as Chelsea. And we lost 2 last games. We lost to Liverpool, who also lost to us. Wow, that was close. I hope it had nothing to do with the last game of the season, which is the last few where we lost form, so that's not good. We were runner-up in the Champions League to Chelsea. Mind you, it was 3-1. They pretty much dominated the game. 15 shots, 11 on target. We had 9 to 2 on target. Possession, they had more. Passes completed. A very professional display from Chelsea there. Unfortunately, we didn't win it, but we were the runner-up. FA Cup, we were runners-up. 3-2 again, to Liverpool this time. Huh. Oh dear. They robbed it right at the end. Oh dear. And the Carabao Cup, we won that 3-1 against City. 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 3-1 against I mean, we won one cup. 30 shots against Man City there. Wow. I mean, this tactic's very attacking. Schedule. So this is where we seem to lose everything. We lost here to Arsenal, 4-2. We then drew with West Ham. We then lost to Liverpool in the final. We thrashed Leeds 7-0 last game of the season. And then we lost to Chelsea. So not a great month. In fact, we played Liverpool in the semi-final. And we beat them. So, I said if I didn't win the league and the Champions League, then I'd class this as a failure. And we've come runner-up in 3 cups. Well, 2 cups, sorry, and the Premier League. We've certainly challenged for it. It's a better season than I expected. I was hoping to win everything. We didn't. Over the 5 seasons, we've won 1 Premier League and 2 Carabao Cups. That's all. We've not really won anything else. On to tactics. Ajemi, 39 goals for the season in all competitions. He scored 20 in the Premier League. I mean, he is playing as a striker. According to this, he's a better winger, but I think he's a better striker. He's explosive. Exactly where we need to be. Rashford, 30 goals. 16 in the league. Certainly coming of age. It's a shame he can't do this normally. Sancho, he seems to have picked up form. 11 goals. I mean, Bayern Munich wanted to buy him for 50 mil. I'm glad I didn't sell him. I did think about it. Because he just wasn't producing. But I've kept him. Because I thought, even if he didn't play, the squad depth would be good. Bargy, he's got 5 goals. But he's improving and he's only 20. He's going to be a good player. And then Belotti's chipped in with 14 goals, so that's not bad. 9 in the league. He didn't even start a game, so all his goals have come on subs. So for him to score that many as a sub is good going. And Bill Fekir, he's got 6 in the league, 12 altogether, 21 assists. So he was an important player. And Benfica are after him, which he won't be going. Messi, 9 goals. He's played a few games, not too many. He's contributed. He could have done more, but never mind. Anyway, that is our season. 5 seasons over now. The debt's gone down a little bit, not a lot, by about 30 mil. So they're still in massive debt. They've given me a 131 million budget. But that's it, it's all over. Hope you enjoyed the series. Any suggestions for me doing any more with any other teams, then just comment below and let me know. I've got an idea of what I want to do next. I'm thinking maybe a team from the Premier League like an Everton or a West Ham with the money that's in the Premier League. I'm going to put everything in control of the director of football. But I'm going to give them one of the worst director of football and see how he performs. And then I'm going to pick a team from possibly Spain and give them like a Valencia or a Villarreal, a Sevilla, and give them one of the best director of footballs and see over the 5 years. I'm not going to check it out over the 5 years and see how we perform, see who they buy, see who they sell. So let them take complete control of the club. I'll run that side by side and see what happens. Let me know what you think. And thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't already, press the subscribe button for more Football Manager movements with myself, Couch Potato. Thank you very much.